just crashing around. I stayed in hostels. I crashed on the train a bunch. It was a mess.
Wait a minute. You were sleeping on the train?
Yeah, I slept on the train a lot in New York.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about...
You were one of those guys that would get on and just ride back and forth?
Yeah, I ride back and forth. I'm very familiar with the Coney Island stop.
Is that the best one to sleep on?
No, it's just the end of the F train. So that's when you have to switch trains.
So wait a minute. You had a plan. Now, what were your parents doing with all this?
They would send me money and stuff. I'm sure they wanted me to come back, but I was also 23, so you can't make me do anything. So I just wanted to be there, man.
So you're like, fuck it, I'm doing it?
I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it, yeah.
So now, tell me how one ends up sleeping on the train. What's that first choice like? I mean, so you're staying at your sister's. That didn't work out. So then you're staying at a hostel, but then you run out of money.
Yeah, and I stayed at a couple other hostels, and then sometimes I would crash.
Nasty.
Hostels were, it wasn't that bad. The hostels I stayed at weren't that bad.
Did you ever stay at the Y?
No. But yeah, it was. So
how much is a hostel? 20?
20, 25, 30 a night.
But there's a few cats in the room?
There's a few other people in the room, depending on.
Did you ever get shit stolen?
I didn't have shit for people to steal.
You beat the system. So tell me about
steal my dreams.
It sounds like they almost did. So wait, all right. So then, okay. So you run out of money, and then you're going to decide to sleep on the train.
It wasn't just. I think I was just. I mean, I might have had an open mic, and I was like, okay, I guess no, I don't have a place to crash. I guess I just sleep on the train. And
so that was the first time.
I don't remember.
Come on,
exactly
dude.
The first time was.
But that's a big transition to make. Yeah. You know, from like, you know, I'm going to sleep in a bed to where, you know, to knowing that you got a sister in town and you can go back to Chicago to sleeping on the train many times.
Yeah.
That's a big decision to make.
I guess so.
Where'd you take a shower? Decision. Where'd you eat? What the hell did you do? You weren't eating out of garbage or nothing, right?
No, I wasn't eating out of garbage. I mean, I would, you know, I don't know, get a couple $2 for pizza or something.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I had some cash.
And the cops, they never bothered you?
I don't remember the cops bothered. The cops never bothered me. But sometimes I would try to crash in a Starbucks. I would buy a coffee and try to crash in the Starbucks in Times Square on 42nd Street. And then they'll come wake me up like, you can't sleep in here. Like, well, your coffee is shitty. Why am I going to sleep? I just had a cup of your coffee.